What if the reason you haven't mastered anything is not because you lack talent, but because you lack discipline? You say you're multi-talented. You say you just have many interests. But be honest, how many projects have you started and never finished? How many skills did you swear you would master but abandon halfway? You're interested in everything, but you've mastered nothing. And today, we're going to talk about why. 1. The illusion of being multi-talented. You don't lack intelligence. In fact, you might be above average. Your brain lights up when you discover something new. New business idea? Exciting. New skill? Let's try it. New niche? You're already researching. But here's the brutal truth. Your brain is addicted to beginnings, not mastery. Psychologically, when you start something new, your brain releases dopamine. Dopamine is the reward chemical. It makes you feel motivated, excited, alive. But here's the trap. Dopamine spikes at the start, not in the middle, not in the boring repetition, not during struggle. So what do? You chase another beginning, and another, and suddenly you look productive, but you're actually just restarting your life every 3 months. 2. You have a low tolerance for boredom. This might hurt. You don't actually have too many interests. You have a low tolerance for discomfort because mastery is boring. Mastery is repetition. Mastery is doing the same thing even when it's not exciting anymore. But you crave stimulation. You want fast results, fast growth, fast proof. The moment progress slows down, you tell yourself, maybe this isn't for me. No, it is for you. You just met the part where most people quit, and you quit too. 3. The identity trap. Here's something deeper. You like being seen as the guy who can do many things. It feels powerful. You don't want to limit yourself to one identity. If you choose one path, you're afraid you'll lose the others. So you keep everything open. Football, psychology, music, business, content, ideas. You want all of it. But here's the brutal reality. When you try to be everything, you become nothing specific. And the world rewards specificity. 4. The fear you don't admit. Sometimes you don't switch interests because you're curious. You switch because you're afraid to fail publicly. When you stay in beginner mode, no one expects much from you. But the moment you commit to one path, now there's pressure. Now there's expectation. Now you can actually fail. So your brain protects you. It tells you, maybe I'm just multi-passionate. But what if you're just avoiding commitment? This is your advantage. Now here's the part most people won't tell you. Having many interests is not a weakness. It's raw potential. You likely have high openness to experience, strong pattern recognition, creative intelligence, fast learning ability. That's powerful. But potential without discipline is wasted talent. The difference between a scattered genius and a master is focus. If this is you, here's what you do. Choose one main skill for the next 12 months, not forever, 12 months. Allow secondary interests, but only as hobbies, not career pivots. Track depth, not excitement. Ask yourself, am I getting better? Not, am I still excited? Expect boredom. Plan for it. When it comes, don't interpret it as a sign to quit. Finish what you start, even if it's imperfect. Train your brain to complete cycles. You're not confused. You're capable. But capability without commitment is self-sabotage. You don't need another interest. You need consistency. Because the person who masters one thing will always outperform the person who dabbles in 10. And if you can combine your curiosity with discipline, you become unstoppable. If this video felt personal, that's because it was. Subscribe to You Think if you want to understand your mind and control it. Because the more you understand yourself, the less you'll sabotage your own potential.